Oh, are you ready for this tea? I don't think you're ready for this tea. Unless you've already seen this. Unless this is old news. I don't know. Let's get into it. So ever since Musk got into the White House, I have been remembering about how at the beginning of the situation in Ukraine, he so gallantly offered Starlink to Zelensky and his troops. What a guy. What a chum. Now, that was 3 years ago when we didn't fully know the scope of his corruption, and now we do. So it's been rumored that whenever Ukrainian troops use Starlink, it is not long until their position is found by the opposition. Now, this had been a rumor and to my knowledge had not been verified in any news sources, anything substantial in that way. However, I've tagged a great creator here. I tried to stitch his video. Stitches aren't available. His name is Mike Galsworthy. Did I get that right? So he's got a fantastic video about what's going on with Tesla around the world. Please watch. It's worth all the 12 minutes. But buried in that video, somewhere toward the last third, he talks about it is now such a repeatable phenomenon, the whole Starlink situation in Ukraine, that it is well known. It is well known amongst officers, amongst the troops. They have to leave it off for the majority of their maneuver and only use it in the smallest possible fragments because it is known that when they use it, their position is betrayed to Russia. And that, my friends, is a war crime. Now, I don't know who, if anyone, is looking into that, investigating it, but mark my words, it is only a matter of time until that man is wanted for crimes against humanity, for war crimes. Now, how this relates to Trump, couldn't tell you. I don't know overtly, but it would not surprise me in the least the way those two are so entangled if there's something, an email, a taped conversation, some smoking gun that claims that Trump either knew about it or signed off on it or gleefully enjoyed this bit of information, or if he used that as leverage or as, some sort of commodity for his buddy Rasputin. And so while there are many, many terrible things that they have done in the White House and before to get them there, this one might take the cake. This one might get him locked away forever, as well it fucking should.
They were investigating him and his use of the Starlink satellites in Ukraine.
So this is awesome. When I made my last video, just barely, like an hour or so ago, I made a video about Musk, Starlink, and Ukraine. And someone in the comments alerted me to the fact of, oh, that's what USAID was doing. They were investigating it, and that's why Doge took them out. And now, here's this video saying the same thing with more details. I love it. But what's so fascinating to me about this is because not only did I not know the connection between USAID and Musk, I didn't know about that. Apparently, according to this video, a judge has just gotten all up in the business about this. And this is fantastic, number one, because it is. Slap him down, let's go. But because this validates what I was getting and tells me that this energy is actually very active right now. This is also kind of a cool little behind the scenes look at my process and how I do what I do. Now, I am a psychic medium, I'm a trance channel, I'm a healer, I do all the things. And I've been holding healing circles and channeling sessions, and I will do formal, I did one for March. Let's tune in and let's specifically look at the energy of March. I do the formal things. But for the most part, my psychic abilities are so integrated into who I am. It's not separate. I don't have to formally intend to do a thing and look into the energies. I can and I do, and I'm very intentional about that when I do. But for the most part, I'm just going through life and I'm getting shit, and it's big. This is largely because my strongest clair is claircognizance. So it's a knowing. Most of my intuition comes from downloads, intellect, logic, just suddenly knowing information or hearing a piece of information and knowing what that means and where it's going to go, where it's going to end up and what it's connected to and all the things. I am like a living Charlie Day, Pepe Silva conspiracy board. That is my brain. So while it does take some discipline to know what to focus on, which I've gotten really good at over the years, for the most part, I trust that what I'm getting is the most useful energy, the most active energy, and the most accurate. And I've learned that through practice. I know what I'm about. So today, for me to randomly make a video that was in response to a random comment, you guys listen, I get hundreds of comments a day, probably over 1,000. And I just felt like I wanted to respond to this video today without logically knowing that that heat is coming for him for this specific thing. I mean, that's intuition, baby. And that is how it's done.